You guys have been asking for this literally for years, so I am excited to tell you about this one. Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Welcome back to the channel where I help you live your best blind life. You read the title, you already know what this one's about. Today we are talking about light sword canes. Now that's what we're calling them. That's their official name because copyright issues, we can't call them what they really are, but you guys know what they really are. Quick backstory, earlier this year I met a gentleman up in New Hampshire named Steven, and he showed me one of his homemade light sword canes. So Steven has since then sent me a couple, and I told him I'd be happy to make a video about this. Steven's not paying me or anything like that. He did hook me up with some cool canes, but I just knew you guys have been asking for these for so long, I knew I had to make a video about them. So these are fully illuminated light sword canes. Hold on, let me put these away here. They are made from lightsaber replicas. Okay, I can say that. That's not a copyright issue. Lightsaber replicas, and high quality lightsaber replicas too. These aren't like the toys you can buy at Walmart. These are full metal, rechargeable. They've got all the colors. They've got all the sounds. Some of them vibrate. But Steven takes these and he turns them into full-size light up canes. Now, these are technically, you would say they're telescopic canes because they all have a twist clamp in the middle here. I guess that's what you call it. You twist it to loosen it, twist it to tighten up. But when you loosen it, the bottom section will slide into the top section, making it a little bit smaller, more portable and compact size. When it is all closed up in its smallest size, it's about the size of a yardstick, 3 feet or about a meter. And then when you want to extend it all the way, the sizes are about 50 inches, 55 inches, kind of around that range. They all have a red section at the bottom, a very small red section at the bottom, and they all come with a type of marshmallow tip. It is not a rotating marshmallow tip. It is fixed. Steven has several designs available on his website. It's sidewaysinnovations.com. Sidewaysinnovations.com. I will have that linked in the video description down below. But all of the designs kind of fall into two categories. You have a black handle or a silver handle. They are all rechargeable, like I said. Most of them are USB Type-C rechargeable. They all are controlled by a single button, at least the ones I've seen anyways. And you control everything, changing colors, changing sounds, all of that by either pressing the button, long pressing the button, double pressing the button, lots of different combinations of that. And whenever you do purchase one of these, you get instructions on how to control that specific kind. So, you guys want to see what it looks like? All right, hang on. Let's go. Turn off key light. Okay. So this is the silver one. I will go ahead and turn it on so you guys can hear it. So we got the sound effect. Fully illuminated. This one is motion activated. So as you move it, you get that sound effect. Super cool. If I press the button, the cane will flash and we'll get a deflection sound effect. If I double press the button, we get a clash sound effect. The blade strobes when you do that. Long pressing gets the blade retraction sound effect. And the blade turns off. Now this one has multiple sounds, so if I long press the button while the light is turned off, we can cycle through some of the different sound effects. So now if I turn this one on, slightly different sound effect. Really cool. Long press. Turns it off. I think that might be my favorite sound effect here. Now, this also can mute. So I just muted it. So the light's on, but there's no sound coming through. So if you maybe want to be a little bit more discreet and walk around without all the crazy sound effects, you can turn those off and just have the light. And this is a very bright light that does extend the entire length of the cane. Now let's check out the black handled one. This has impact effects. Now this one has multiple colors available. Here is a yellow. Here is, well, that was a green. Here's a yellow. Here's an orange. There's a pink. Let's leave it on the pink. This has a really cool retract sound effect. So if I long press the button, and the blade slowly fades off. So that's really cool. This one's cool. Now, as cool and as fun as these are, there is something I want to point out, that these are essentially made from lightsabers. So this is not your typical cane shaft material, okay? This has more flex in it than your typical cane does. So if I shake it here, it wobbles quite a bit. So that's just something to keep in mind, that if you are a full-time mobility cane user and you are relying on that, this is going to be a bit different experience. Walking with this cane is going to be a different experience than walking with like an Ambutech cane. Still definitely doable and all of that. It's just you're going to notice the difference. So this might not be a daily driver cane if you are a full-time mobility cane user. This might be a, I'm going out, gonna have some fun, want to stand out in the crowd, I'm gonna grab my light up cane because it's super awesome. Now, if you're someone that just primarily uses a cane for identification and light probing, then yeah, you could definitely use this all the time. But the fact that it only closes down to about 3 feet might be an issue for some people, especially if you travel a lot or you're in and out of trains or buses, things like that. But definitely check these out. Super cool. I'll have a link to Steven's website in the video description down below. Pricing, they are all over $100. They fluctuate between maybe $100 and $150, we'll say. But keep in mind, super cool, handmade, and Steven is really awesome. So if you have any questions, you needed any information, definitely reach out to him. So there you go, light sword canes, finally. It took a while, but somebody finally made them and made them available for everybody. Check them out. Huge thank you to Steven for sending me these to make this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all of that. I just put out the big East Side video. I just put out my Meta Ray-Ban review video. I'm putting out this video talking about light sword canes that no one else is talking about. So if you want to stay up to date with the latest in assistive technology, then definitely click subscribe, turn on notifications. I post videos just like this every single Saturday. That's it, guys. As always, Sam with The Blind Life. I will see you next week.